Good evening, this is Iconium, and welcome back to our Rebels campaign here on Medieval 2 Total War, and you join me outside of the magnificent, currently besieged city of Deo, where obviously last time we took out the Pope. Absolutely spectacular stuff. And okay, we're going to be giving up this city soon enough, but we do have a sneaky little boat situation here, so I'm quite intrigued to see how all of that ends up going. Elsewhere, of course, Mauvoisin is just bleeding dry the English and French armies. We have heretics ahoy, and we have a sad defeat over here in Inverness. It's a bit of a shame, really, but we still have opportunities. Stockholm falling very soon. We have the likes of Moscow and Sarkel, both under siege. Tbilisi as well as Iconium. Oh yeah, we got plenty of options on the cards here. Oh yeah, Jeddah as well. I forgot about Jeddah. Now the question really is, yeah, do we want to do anything with this lot? I mean, they weren't very impressive last time, but who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we'll find an opportunity with them. So I'm going to... Okay, well, that answers my question. Yes, maybe we'll find that there are some, empty towns, or we'll find the enemy. That's why I sent them out as a scout. So, yes, turns out we probably are going to have to be defending this pretty soon. So, maybe we're just going to use that to annoy them. Likewise, though, Jeddah will be one that could cause them problems, and we probably should do something with the forces in Al-Hakim. So, I'm going to leave those spear militia behind. Send these guys to the bridge, and we'll see if there are any more opportunities for them. It's probably just basically time to end our turn and see what happens. And today the belle of the ball is Gaston, who has turned up to die. Okay, well, I guess it's going to be a rinse and repeat at the castle. Another day, another silly siege to deal with, although this time they've actually brought along 3 bits of equipment, so you know what, I'm actually going to send the peasants out on this occasion too, just to do as much disrupting as possible. We're going to get straight on top of those sergeant spearmen on the ladders. They're probably the ones I'm least worried about, but we'll just start there. We'll disrupt them, and we'll get ourselves across as soon as possible, just to make sure. Actually, you know what? I think it might be okay, peasants. I think you don't need to worry about this right now. You get yourselves back in. The cavalry might well die, yes, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So the sacrifice of these guys, get yourselves very quickly over here, please. We need you to interrupt those guys. Oh, they're stuck on the ram now. They're so incompetent. Get yourselves over here now, please. You're supposed to... Come on. Yes, we're trying to get as many fire arrows on here as possible, lads, so please get on top of them. You're just about, yeah, there we go, we're engaging them now. Okay, we seem to have got them distracted. Good work. Now it seems like the male knights are going to come on in. He's in trouble. Yeah, they're going to die once again. Okay, well that's lovely, but at the very least the tower... Oh, they're moving it again. It's a wonky angle. Come on, keep fighting, get the tower dealt with. I think we're inside it right now, are we? No, that's just the general getting chopped down. He's failing, though, to deal with the tower. I don't know what the tower's doing, by the way. It hopefully will burn down in time, because it's doing all sorts of silly things, and it's not where it needs to be. Potentially... Yes, well, that's not surprising, is it? We'll see if any of them survive later. That will be what it is. We will gradually struggle to defend this more and more, though, as we gradually run out of, cavalry or other units that can run out to cause problems. Eventually might... Yeah, there we go. It's on fire now. So, turn off fire, shoot at whatever the cock you want. But there we go. Oh, yes. That's what we want to see. We'll grab a screenshot of that wonderful thing. The French running away. Excellent stuff. And guys, I really don't want you to bother with that anymore. Shoot at someone, anyone. Just don't worry about that. So, that's excellent. I guess they've got to use the ladders now. Yeah, they're all queuing up over here. Excellent stuff. Right. You guys get yourself off of that. Start shooting into there. And are my archers actually going to be able to shoot from over there? No, they're not. Okay, archers, bring yourself back over here like we've had before. We might need you in that position. And likewise, I'm going to say then, we don't need you over there either. So get yourselves moving. Time to take care of the Frenchies over here. But at the very least, yeah, we've caused some chaos once again, and we forced them into one literal entry point. They could get the ram, but they just tend to, if you interrupt them, tend to not bother anymore. And I don't know if that's why the siege tower was then moving over here, because the ladders at that point, they seem to, if you interrupt them, basically they tend to like prioritize one method of entry, and it was the siege tower till it burnt down, and now it's the ladder. And I guess now it's there, they're not going to bother going back to the ram. They might do, but they don't normally bother, so we won't worry about that too much. So mostly peasant archers are back here. Okay, so they're going to send some missiles in, which isn't really ideal. I'm going to say, yeah, just shoot the ones at the front, because they might actually come in a bit sooner, and we can deal with them. But in general, come on archers, a bit quicker, please. We've got like 2 of them over here. Why are the walls so cocking complicated? It's taken about 20 years, but we're finally just about getting our archers onto this section of the wall. Basically to send them down and then back up over here. But they can get some shots into the last 2 men who are now going to basically join the big pile. Brilliant. Okay, so they don't really have a shot, do they? Well, we'll make it fire and we'll just try and get a morale debuff if we can in any way. These guys are still shooting. We do have these guys and these lads over here as well. These guys can pine if they need to. So that's absolutely a-okay. There's some flaming shots making it. And that might just be enough to annoy them. So I think this will basically be back to the standard little situation. Let's try and get the camera right. There we go. Yeah, pretty much the standard situation here. They're going to run up. They're going to get themselves killed pretty quickly. There's plenty of arrows coming in. And plenty of support waiting as well. But yeah, the cavalry situation might get problematic over time. And it is starting to fall apart for them. They've lost half their men and they're down to the last couple units climbing up now. And to be honest, yeah, I think these little few flaming arrows are making a bit of a difference. These are down to 22. They're wavering and exhausted. This guy's a little bit by himself. I know there's a few on this side. But yeah, they're mostly just guarding against our crossbows getting involved. But we've got a whole fresh unit there if we need them in time. I think it'll be okay. The last few units are already shaken before they even start climbing the ladders. So I reckon this is going to end the same way. The narrator man seems to think defeat is almost certain. I just sent like the crossbowmen out of the way because they were starting to get involved in melee. And I've just replaced the guy who was basically about to rout, who has routed at this point. And yeah, we've got reinforcements there, and there's victory. So yes, maybe calm down, narrator man. All is absolutely fine. Are we climbing down? We don't need to climb down, lads. Just shoot them as they run. So there we go. Once again, generals are going to come back soon enough. Hopefully, some cavalry get away. Chances are, though, they're in big trouble because they probably just got stabbed. Worthy of only the mightiest of generals. Well, Captain Guy lays dead on the floor, so I'm not really sure about that. Healed up. Oh, we got them pretty much all healed up. Okay, well, we'll take that. And unfortunately, Sicily are going to attack Haddad. We are 1 turn away from building the castle. Pretty inevitable, and this ship is going to be sunk. This guy is going to get attacked, and unfortunately, it looks like they're already besieging the city. So I'm going to say retreat. But yeah, he's immediately going to get caught out. So we're now not going to have the Mamelukes for this. But there were only 5 of them anyway after the ridiculous showing last time. I'll be honest, I don't know how he managed to kill no one. But we'll just have to accept it. As for this, we do have a new Pope. We have Pope Robertus. And I can't remember which faction that would be, where he's come from. But he has indeed got the ornamental armour this time, which he should. And otherwise he's not too interesting. He's quite young though. Quite young, but also quite easily killed, yes. So we'll see if he wants to throw himself to the front, then we'll get him killed. But if not, we'll just see what we can do. This is where I wish for a Rome Total War. We'd at least be able to do some damage here with the towers, but I'm not even going to worry about it. We've got no way of actually, you know, running these guys back to the plaza without it either being a race, their cavalry chasing us down, or anything like that. So we're basically going to hope that the Pope is over-eager and he runs straight on in, because there's a fair chance I think the game might decide to do that. So there we are, there's the ram, and if they do send the general in first, or the Pope for that matter, we might just have a chance here on the plaza. So come on guys, you know what you want to do. Keep moving forward. There we are, the cavalry are indeed getting ahead. The only unfortunate thing is that this is going to be, yeah, the Papal States General and not the Pope. So, bit of a shame in that regard. You guys, though, can do a good charge. So get yourselves Okay, that isn't a charge. Get yourselves out of it. Oh, no, they're going to turn up now. We're not going to be able to get a charge in at all. Okay, fine. At least we got them kind of surrounded, if nothing else. So, yeah, get your charge in as much as you can. One of you, two of you might manage to do it. But most importantly, we're going to hopefully deal with this guy. He's actually right at the front, so their general's going to die quite quickly here. And in comes the Pope again. Okay, down goes the general. That's pretty darn good. I'm pleased about that. And he's now shaken. Try and push through him. Try and push through him. Come on, Popey. You want to come join in as well, don't you? That's Guido di Aventa. Or Avenna. Yeah, there's the Pope. Okay, everyone in on Popey McGee. Is he right at the front? He might be pretty near the front. There he is. He's right there. Okay. Amazing. Everyone, please get straight on in on Mr. Popey. He's really near the front. Come on. Come on, we can kill him twice. Down. General goes down. No. But the Pope is right here. He's already bloodied. Oh, please. Please let us kill him again. That would be magnificent. Look at the blood on that ornamental armour. That pathetic ornamental. There he is. Take him down. We're all heretics here. Please do the job. All the units are turning up now. No. No, we're so close. We're right there. You, sir, do the job. You're right in front of... Oh, I think we're going to fail. I think we're going to fail to take him down here. He's right there as well. Oh, no. Okay, we've still got a chance. Where is that banner? Can't even see it anymore. Where's officially the Pope? Popey! Oh, we've lost the Pope now. I'm just trying to find the actual banner of the unit because it seems to have, like, got lost in the whole scrum over here. Oh, dear. Well, that was the last order anyway, was to go and take him out. And he was right at the front, and I think we've missed the opportunity, damn it. We have to go and take him out another day because, unfortunately, I think we're about to get run down. Oh, no! Oh, no! We just missed it! Okay, Pope Robertus is gone! Oh, that is magnificent. We don't even get a video clip of that one. Somewhere in this big mess, we could have just stayed with him, but someone managed to sneak their way forward and do the job. We killed both the generals. That is about as good as you could have hoped for here in Rome. We'll speed it up, lads. I'm proud of you. Our general's already dead anyway, but that is just wonderful. I am so pleased with this. There's a full army here, but we've done a great job. I'm proud of you. You will live... You will live in the annals of history. And the new Captain Saracinus did the job. Well done, sir. I'm proud. So with that, obviously, Deo does fall. Although Captain Deo still exists, by the way. He's over on that boat, of course. So England's turn to come in at Mauvoisin. Now, eventually we will get beaten back here. But for the time being, I'm quite amused by this whole situation. So we'll just continue with it. Okay, I'm not really sure why you left that region, but that's A-okay now. Faction announcement normally means a general. Ooh, very nice. Now, I wish we had money, but the money's already gone. Now we have Lithuanian archers. Oh, that is exciting. Now, you are not a... Oh, you're a the crossbow lads. Okay, unpronounceable crossbow cavalry. That's what you want to see. Now, what we could do... Ooh... Yes, we could get you moving in an interesting direction, potentially. That could be fun. I need to decide if we're going to go straight to the Thorn, which does look very unguarded, but I'm a bit suspicious of it, to be honest. Where can we get to? We can't get to that boat right now, but we could just take a few steps and see what's on the horizon. I think we should just go for Thorn. It's right there. We've got archers. We're just going to go for it, okay? This is the place he wanted to take. It's his local town. Good. Welcome, Zygmunt. Hopefully you can manage to pull off that job. Very nice. Stockholm. We could... Oh, they've got archers as well. We don't really have the missiles, but we could just overwhelm them there, I imagine. There is an Imperial army over there. We should probably get moving in that case then. You, sir, move up to the coast and we'll just hope that a boat emerges. And yes, these guys should be hanging out together over here. Absolutely lovely. I love the fact that they're both in this same region. We could, though, have a little look-see. There's the Danes. Now, if the Danes have their main army over here, that is very, very interesting for this situation because Yeah, we saw Bolsthor Herman over here, but we didn't see the Danes, which means the Danes must be most of them. That is very, very fascinating indeed. Okay, Deo has been sacked by the Pope, so that's a bit unpopey, my popey, but okay, Venice, Zagreb. Venice have got a full stack in Zagreb, which is fascinating. I don't know that I actually want to dump these guys off here, actually. I think we'll just get them onto the boat next time. We won't worry about that one. As for this, yeah, they're queuing up to fight us. That sounds about right. Oh, the French. We got a revolt over here. Interesting. Not much we could do with them unless we can find a random... I don't know what to do with you. I'm going to say go down, just head down the mountains here. We might find an opportunity in time. That's basically the plan. Otherwise, it doesn't seem like too many new ones. We've got a couple of units over here in Novgorod, which if nothing else is just some good spies because, yeah, we've got Moscow, which we need to deal with, and I don't see anyone turning up. So we're just going to keep on sieging Sarkel. One turn left, but they have got reinforcements now. And that is interesting. Should we go for this? We wouldn't... Depends on the reinforcement size. I need another 2 units. If these are out in the field, I reckon we can pick them off separately. We're just going to take that risk, I think. That'll be fine. Over in this part of the world, over to Mosul. Could we take out Mosul? Well, we're going to try. Okay, let's just cause them problems. I think, though, is it time to head into these? I think we should just leave that be. And similar over here, we'll just... it's actually just it's just a general by himself right now. It's the faction leader. It's very jumpy, isn't it? Yeah, let's kill the Sultan. Let's have a go anyway, lads. Right, Mr. Sultan. Let's sally forth. Let's take you down. Well, as soon as the battle starts, we're actually in range of the bodyguard, which is surprising. But he is going to immediately walk off, which is a bit of a shame. Now, we'll obviously try to tease him into us if at all possible, but I suspect we're going to have to bring these archers out. We'll leave these 27 back here. They're actually quite useful just to hang around, but this is going to be awkward at best. Well, sadly, he's not going to stand there and just get shot, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm going to say, archers, get yourselves around here. He immediately plows into our general, which is amazing because he's just routed both units instantaneously. Great. I did actually put him over on the left side purpose. Oh, and he's routed too. Excellent stuff all around, everyone. Now, at the very least, the towers are now shooting at him, which is fun, but they're going to pursue properly. They're just going to get stuck in front of the gate. No, they're just going to completely plough us into the ground at the gateway. No, the game does sometimes struggle to do that, to be fair. So they're now getting shot by the tower. He's going to run away. That was pretty unlucky. I mean, I actually specifically put the unit out on the left so that he wouldn't get killed, but he got killed anyway. Well, it was a fairly inauspicious start, but we might as well just continue where we left off, which is basically being useless. So, I'm going to say, if anything, lads, let's just try and get on top of the actual king himself. Yeah, right onto the Sultan there. No, you're just going to break immediately. Absolutely, you will. Brilliant. So, not really surprising. The gate's wide open this time as well, which is perfect. Oh dear, it's not meant to be. Well, he's down to 33, even if we've lost all of our archers and these guys are still fleeing back to, I presume, the plaza. But he's just standing here getting shot, so these guys, hopefully, they're shaken. You can't get in, lads, just don't open the gate, it's fine. But, you never know, we might just get lucky and lop his head off. But, I don't think it's too likely, no. Well, we're going to do the classic aim at the general charge here, but we are wavering. We got no general left, and they've already run away several times, so I don't suspect they're even going to make it. No, they're not. How very dull. We'll try the same thing with the other guys, but I think this is over. In we come, wavering, not quite broken yet, and on top of the jet. Oh no! He was right there! You could have run away after you poked him, lads. So disgraceful. Okay, fine. We're now in that situation where they're actually breaking when they leave their own plaza, which is not a particularly impressive look, to be honest, lads. We're going to try one more time. We're just going to go and send the peasants who haven't currently routed yet. I mean, they have been shaken the whole time anyway, but seeing as they haven't actually got engaged in any fighting yet, maybe, just maybe, they can at least poke him. Please, please, please let this work. Right, we're going to literally move in formation right on top of him. And we are getting plenty of hits in. Come on. Let's do it. If nothing else, this Rebel Anarchy is very good at taking out the established elite. But sadly, he has failed once again. But they are going to chase them. And chasing them's okay, as long as they don't round them up too quickly. Keep on going, lads. Get nearer the towers. No, we want you to die. Don't think we're quite going to kill him. There is no victor except probably the Sultan, who was definitely the better off. Unfortunately, those Venetian fleets would indeed sink us, and Sicily are going to soon enough coming in to take us on in our castle. I think we'll be fine. They've got some Muslim archers, a decent unit, it should be said, but aside from them, you know, it's fine, Italian spear militia, but I think we should be okay. We got desert archers, pretty darn nice. And this lad, nothing too spectacular. I think you know the drill then. We're going to send the cavalry out to cause some chaos and hopefully lead them all onto the ladders. They are a little bit close, those generals, though. Mildly annoying, but we're just going to see if we can interrupt this ram just for a moment. We've already interrupted the ladders by accident, which is fine. These guys are on skirmish, which is to some extent causing some problems. Can we just get on top for just a moment? That would be lovely. There we are. We seem to have stopped the ram. Now let's get out of there, guys. Pretty darn quickly, yes. So yeah, just get yourselves out of the way. You can just run around and lead them into some silliness. That'll be a-okay. So that's fine. Archers now can do some good work. The ram's back immediately. Okay. Get us over here. We need to go and shoot this guy down. It is a rainy day, unfortunately, which isn't particularly ideal. And they're kind of doing a good job of accidentally guarding it with their mounted sergeants, which isn't really the plan, but yeah, they seem to have accidentally done a good job of getting in our way. Now, we're still fairly eager, which is good. Gonna say, yeah, get on top of those Muslim archers if you can. That's the ram. Muslim archers. There we go. There was burning. I wasn't expecting that, but we put the ram down. Good job, lads. Now you can get out of there because now they have to use the ladder. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wasn't expecting that in this weather. That's unusual, but we did slow them down enough, and we got the javelin throwers coming on in. So yeah, at this point, there's spear militias chasing us down. That's fine. We were just going to keep running away. We actually do some javelins, so we'll throw a few at them, and indeed we'll throw a fair few at them from up here, and a few javelins too. They seem to be quicker than quite a few of us. Guys, I'm a bit confused. They're kind of in charge mode, kind of stuck in that long charge. Can we time to get over there? Guys, can you just kind of weave past them? Yeah, most of them are going to dodge them now, but we are just running several different sides of this farm. So such a stupid unit. Put them on guard mode so that they don't get caught up in it too much. Yeah, you're getting caught up in it. You can just run around the farm, useless unit. Anyway, everyone else has done a pretty good job. Are they picking up their ladders? They haven't yet. No, there they are. They're picking up the ladders. Looks like the general's coming for us now. Let's just run him around. And yeah, we'll just get us to the far side. Because on the far side, there should be another entrance point, right? Yeah, there is. So get yourselves over here. And I think you get to live. These guys are really, really struggling with these ladders, but they are also struggling with being shot, which is ideal for me. Don't really know why they're having such a problem, but they're really not managing it well, which is ideal when our range is as good as it is. We've also got the javelin men for when they get closer, so I'm quite happy with the acquisition of those guys, and will they get these guys off skirmish mode. General's also having a bit of a panic attack out here. Not really sure where he's going. Are you okay? The general does seem very, very lost at this point. I don't know what he's trying to do. These guys don't know what they're trying to do. The horses should just go home. I think we've won, lads. I'm mildly confused by the fact there does seem to be like a red arrow inside my city, Not really sure what's going on. Is it these guys? But they're... Okay, fine. I've sent these guys out, by the way, just to see if we can defeat the last few units here. So I'm just going to say yes. Let's just get these guys into javelin range. They're going to get themselves in trouble. And basically that's how I plan for this to go, which isn't going to work out very well for them. We'll run around and throw some javelins at these guys as well. The mounted sergeants do need to be taken down with an actual charge. Should probably just ignore the guys on the ladders. We'll throw some javelins at them in a moment. We'll just take down these horses who are a bit lost. And those infantry dead. I think the infantry are gone. That's fine. This is the last few guys over here. The general's having a bit of a crisis. And these guys now run out of men for the ladders. So they're just going to run away. I don't know. Maybe they finally figured it out. Looks like we're down to the last one of them. He's broken. Hopefully that means he is gone. And then we can throw some javelins in at this guy. I don't know how we let them get away, but apparently we did. So these guys shake them. Going to throw some javelins in. Throw a few javelins. They don't like that very much either. No. Very nice. They're charging. Okay, fine. If you're going to charge, we'll run back to our walls. And if we can just get these guys to be dead, then we can... finally go home. By go home I mean just like we live over here, but it'll be fine. Yeah, just run along the walls, all will be perfect, and they'll get themselves in javelin range, lads. Oh, you know what, we'll just charge them. Just charge them down. I think that will probably end it anyway. No? Yes? No. Okay, fine. Throw the few... Yeah, there we are. They're routing, and now the general has to flee because he's got nowhere to go. He can't get in my city. What a fool. I guess the Moroccans are going to immediately attack us, or the Moors, sorry, but I don't know. Is it their turn first, or is it these guys? I'm not sure. A heroic victory for Captain Riza. Lovely stuff. Interesting. The Russians have indeed managed to get an army over to Moscow. I don't know what this will look like. Oh dear, we possibly should have done this before now, I think. Okay. This could be interesting. I suspect we're now not going to take this. I was kind of holding out, if only because I really didn't want to get stuck on a wall taking these guys down. I thought we'd probably get ourselves murdered as a result. We're definitely going to get murdered now. An interesting battlefield here. The reinforcements are coming from this massive, massive hill right behind us, unfortunately. So we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm going to try and just shoot down the hill at these guys and just see what we can do. Get yourself onto loose, lads, but I think the hill should very much be working in our advantage. This should just keep these guys slowed down while the rest of them... what is going on with these guys? Because we have a nice hill. They do seem to be moving around us, if anything. They don't actually know where we are, do they? That's slightly the issue with this position. So I'm just going to say, let's just tell these guys just to give a little turnaround. That'll be fine. Yeah, shoot the archers down this hill, Mr. Kazakhs. You'll be fine. Most of you are way up in a healthy position on the hill. And just keep them distracted. We'll be very, very happy. These woodsmen are a little bit battered, which is good news for us. We're not under fire. Shoot the boyar sons if at all possible. There's a archbishop in Kazakhs. Do you want to do anything here? I'm going to say possibly we do. Just charge into them, lads. Charge into them. See if you can cause any problems. Boyar sons need to be held back by our guys here. Now, woodsmen, are you going to be able to achieve anything? No, you're just pushing them away. So we'll just swing into them as well. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. We'll just get ourselves back up the hill. They're taking a few knocks. Not really ideal, but it's okay. Now, I'm going to say, are you guys going to cause me problems or not? Woodsmen down to 60 at this point. The woodsmen are, yeah, getting back into position. Or our woodsmen are, anyway. Boyar sons down to 75 or something. You guys... What can you even shoot at? We just don't have enough here, do we? I don't know that we do have enough. But we can see we've got a nice hill, if nothing else. Kazakhs are coming in for another attack. What I really need is these guys in this battle. And I'm going to say we just leave that front now. We leave that front. We're going to come back over here. And we're going to need the general as this gets more spicy. And just hope that those guys take ages to arrive here. I think that will be the case. but we'll just have to see. So, yeah, we're kind of hiding right now. You're now into this battle as well, which is good news. Shoot the Mauvoisins if at all possible. Yeah, they're now having a bit of a wander. We've got to be really careful about the guys behind us who are going to gradually arrive. What can we be doing here? These archers aren't great, are they? How are these guys getting on? Oh, they're sneaking up that hill. We are going to have to turn around at some point, and it's going to be way too soon because they're going to have the hill on us. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. But the Kazakhs have turned them around. The Kazakhs can maybe come back around again to deal with these guys a second time. Maybe that's for the best. So yeah, you bring yourselves over here, Mr. General, and deal with them. You shoot at whatever you can. They're now working around the side of us. Don't like that at all. Don't like that at all, one bit at all. I'm going to say charge. I think we'll be fine. Just get into them. Let's try and clear them off. They're shaking. They're trying to reform. We are very tired, which is not surprising. But if we can route, yeah, I reckon we've got a good route on our hands here now. Just push into the next guy, and I think if you can... I'm going to say leave this front again. Leave this front again. I think we're going to need this bit of the battlefield. You get off skirmish. Ah, Mauvoisins. Mauvoisins are annoying, damn it. See if the spears can get on top of them. Spears. Give a little charge there in a Cantabrian circle. It's a bit wonky right now. Where's the super quick charge that we just saw the Italian militia do? Of course, our charge just went about 2 meters and stopped. Of course it cocking did. Ah, dear. You get into them. You get into them as well. Mauvoisin's in that position. Get the Kazakhs back over here. See what we can do. That's the spear militia. We're going to be absolutely brutalized. I just need you to get in here right now. We've got the Mauvoisins coming into our rear. I don't think there's much we can do in this battle, to be honest with you. We've tried, but I don't think it's going to work out, to be honest. They're already routing. The Mauvoisins, it's impossible to kill. We've been shooting at them for bloody ages. Can't get anything done in this battle. We've killed off the first force, mostly. Pretty much just the Kazakhs, which is quite amusing. But yeah, we're not going to be able to do enough here, are we? Sadly, this is going to be a defeat. We are pretty much at the end now. I'm just going to say we charged the Kazakhs in the 2 meters into the rear of these guys. It wasn't much of a charge, even with the hill. But maybe, I mean, they're shaken. That's all we can hope for. But this battle's basically over. It's literally over because they've won. Unfortunately, even though we had a lookout for some of the Russian units, we didn't see any, but our scouting wasn't good enough. So despite the fact that we had a decent go there, it's not going to be enough. And maybe the lesson here as well. We're having some of the fight back. Normally, I'd expect this in the Rebels campaign around this point, but yeah, I think we just didn't really go for it enough. I think we might just have to be a little bit more ballsy later on in this episode. Maybe we just go for the other towns that we have currently under siege and just take heavy losses if we get them. Because to be honest, it's better off doing the damage. More random units will spawn. So, yeah, let's be a little bit more aggressive from here on in. On the note of being more aggressive, though, unfortunately, we do still need to deal with the fact that Sarkel is also being attacked by random units, although we did see these ones coming. So, we're being attacked by this force, Kazakhs and 2 arch militia. Now, we have enough missiles to absolutely shred them, and there are more inside the city, which will be the reinforcements. So, we are just going to have to go for them. We'll see what the battlefield's like, but we have a better chance of this, maybe? This is an interesting one. We've kind of got this big hill right near both of us, and I think we might just win the race to it. I'm going to say just get charging in at these archer militia. I do not want them shooting at all. We should probably be on loose, but I'll just take the charge if we need to charge in. They're not actually retreating. That's interesting. Okay, well that's fine. We've managed to do an early poke, and that's actually routed them. Oh, that's very, very good news indeed. Okay, 1 unit routed immediately. They're now trying to reorganise themselves. We're in a good position on this hill, and I don't really want to go any further down the hill than where we already are. You get onto the next archer militia. We cleared 1 out with 1 charge. I reckon we'll clear a second out with 1 charge. So archers, run. And I will say, Just shoot them if you can. Yeah, that's very nice. We cleared both of them out immediately, which is hilarious and excellent. So yeah, you guys get off skirmish and just start ploughing through them. These guys are now running away. Can you please run to them? I want them gone, damn it. Yeah, just get on top of them with a cav. And these guys, don't want you any further down this hill, lads. Stop there. That is as far as I'm willing for you to go. We need to chase down as many as possible just to make sure that we're not having to fight them later on in this battle, but I don't want to be getting shot while we're doing it. Just need enough of them to go down, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is better. This is better. They're now coming into range. If they're into range... Ooh, okay, you might have just triggered their skirmish mode there, but just work around it. Work around them. Work around them. Yeah, they won't be happy for very long. Say we're going to charge at the archer militia, but they will probably get themselves caught anyway. Ah, we missed the charge, but they're going to be going down anyway. You guys, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Now, the reinforcements are back. Oh, they're all the way over there. Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely dreamland. Okay, you chase down the Kazakhs. We just need them gone. You into position on the hill, and I think we're going to be in a very nice spot up here, actually. I'm quite pleased with this, yes. So yeah, all of you get yourselves into a lovely, lovely position, and we'll take them down. On the far side of the battlefield, it looks like we've taken care of those Kazakhs. That's excellent. No Boyar sons today, and I think that was a big part of the problem in the last one, and the fact that the spear militia as well. That wasn't helpful, but you can see these basic units are melted instantly, which is excellent. We don't even need to really kill everyone here, by the way. Just a reminder, I'm pretty certain this is on the last turn. I think Moscow might have been as well, but we'll see how this end bit goes. There's arch militia, and some Kazakhs. Was there some woodsmen as well? I don't even remember. Anyway, yeah, they're the woodsmen. So I'm just going to have one of you to aim for the woodsman, but otherwise we'll be absolutely a-okay. Just aiming for all of that. You are in position. Just charge down the hill at them. I really don't want them getting too close. Yeah, this cav going to run away. I think they're going to run away. Okay, yeah, just pull out, 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 pull out. You don't want to get too involved. Okay, put them on to guard mode so they're not going to do too much in terms of chasing. That's excellent news. Yeah, get on top of the Kazakhs. Two of you on the archers, two of you on them. And I will say at this point, yeah, we can get the cav into them. I think this will be it. We'll be able to take Sarkel. Excellent. End the battle there. We will claim a glorious victory. We will simply occupy the settlement. There's not very much money in it, so I guess that's the best plan. Haddad, oh, for Pete's sake. We don't need to complete the castle because now the Moors are attacking us. Of course, their turn is after Sicily's. Boat over here, which is mostly a scout. Great job. And, of course, there was a big cocking army here. We've got reinforcements. Did I just send the general? I just sent the general and not the rest. That's really clever, Thomas, because we could have actually won this battle with the full army. Okay, you ran away, and now we've got to deal with the English in here again. So good old Robin is back for another go. I think he's already come. Anyway, we'll take him down. Then the Danes are lining up too. Another day, another familiar scene. We're going to get ourselves stuck on the ram. We're going to die. We're going to set our own lad on fire. That was the tower, not my own actual orders, by the way, so don't blame me. But you could kind of blame me. But these ladders are just about going to get intercepted as ever. I'm quite confident. If they've only got 2 bits of equipment, I normally feel quite relaxed. So they're already only steady, which is hilarious, good fun. We are down to 11 already because apparently we're getting stuck on ladders, which isn't particularly ideal. But they are now running over there. Not really sure what's going on. I think they might be aiming for the ladders, just a different unit. We'll see. I think the ram might still get pushed, but anyway, either way, I'm happy enough. We're just doing the standard job here of causing them lots and lots of problems, slowing them down. I feel like the English have learnt my games. Look at this. They're trying to protect the unit here as much as they possibly can. Get onto this unit, please, lads. There we go. We disrupted the ram again, and now you're going to be dead. I can see if I can save you, to be honest. I don't actually want you to die. But hopefully they'll go back to the ladder now. I actually kind of want them to use the ladder, not the ram. So we'll run back over here. And are we back to ladder territory? I think we're back to ladder territory. I think that's safer. Let's let them use the ladder. I'm going to see if we can sneak the general back in through the gates. Will the game let him? It will. That's nice of them. Okay, so he's now officially got back into the city. We are on to missile mode. And you know what? We'll use some fire down here to their mercenary crossbows. General's nowhere to be seen, probably for the best in his, for him, to be honest. So we'll shoot the spear militia. Spear militia could do with a good shooting, yes. Now up at the top, it's going to be the standard kind of situation, but I think I won't go into it too much because I think we all know how this is going to go from here. At this point, they're queuing up to leave, I think. I don't think they want to be here anymore. I don't blame them. Oh, Shiza Manelli, we've actually lost our infantry unit. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Get these guys over here and get these guys to actually climb up. That's a bit of a shocker, isn't it? Okay, they're still routing, but yes, we have actually lost our infantry unit up here. And that's the exact moment they choose to run away. That's hilarious. I mean, plenty of them are already running, but they actually made the breakthrough for a split second there. Fair enough, lads, fair enough. But, yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing too well. We've got some more experienced lads to come do the job. Bring the peasants over here as well. We could probably do with some reinforcements in that regard. There's official victory. Very nice. Get the cavalry back out. They can chase some of them down, I suppose. Get a bit of extra experience on your lads. Praise be the wall that kills us all. There is clearly something magical about this particular spot because it does seem like everyone comes to die here. I do seem to be having a bit of trouble actually like finishing this battle off though. I guess technically it's already said victory, so it's probably fine to press end. But okay, little bit bizarre here. We'll just see if we can get the cavalry on top of them. No, they don't seem to want to interrupt their little religious dance here. Nope, I think we're just going to have to press end. These guys just be shoved off the wall. So we'll just exit the battle. Heroic victory for Gatin Joie, who actually managed to live this time. Well done, lad. I would say luckily the Danes aren't after England, but they've still sent one single unit to start a new siege, which is just silly, silly, silly. But we have got a competent sailor apparently from this guy who actually won at sea. That's nice. I've got a few too many, but oh dear. Yes, I did say that we should start being a bit more aggressive. So Iconium, they pulled a new family member out of their arse. Okay, I definitely should have been quicker. It's fine. We've got archers. We'll shoot them from the walls probably. Assuming it's not too big. It's a large town. We should be okay. Let's head on to here and clear them out in Iconium. Because we're going to have to do it right now by the looks of it. We got the faction leader, Sultan. Excellent. And then, yeah, some kiddies pulled out of somewhere. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. A couple of spear militia who were not as badly weakened by the siege as I would have liked. Let's hit on him. Part of the reason I never bothered doing this battle up till now is because I did not fancy the idea of taking on these spear militia when I don't have any infantry. Now, I don't mind shooting at them with my lads here. We're going to do a decent bit of work, particularly against these guys. They're back turned, don't really have any battlements to help them. But at this stage, we might be able to do enough to whittle through them. But yeah, the second general is a problem, particularly when this is a big town. It's a large town. Not minor city, but it's way too big to actually shoot him from a safe place. So we're going to have to be very clever about how we do that, yes. So that is mildly upsetting, to be honest. These guys, though, are wandering around, so I wouldn't mind changing my aim to them, actually, since they're in a stupid position. So yeah, we'll shoot at these guys as much as possible, and hopefully be able to do something. They opened the gates for a moment, and I'm not really sure why. That gives me a really nice chance to shoot at them and potentially charge my cav. Do I actually want to charge my cav? I'm going to say no, actually, Thomas. I'm going to say no. Keep the Armenians safe for the general later. Pull out of that. But yeah, we'll just threaten them with a well-placed position here. A couple of them went down, but actually this is kind of ideal because they're now in... Are they both coming out? No, just the one. They are in a terrible, terrible position right now. So this is kind of perfect. I don't know why they're running out, but apparently they are, which is absolutely perfect. They are only steady. They still have the tower in their favour, of course, but we will charge in a moment if we want to, need to, if they're threatening to run back in, yes. This could just be a trap by that. I think we've done enough damage. I don't even think we need to worry about any more volleys on them. Let's just come back over to this guy. Alright, that's all been a little bit weird. At the very least, these guys are mostly battered. Those towers have done way too much damage considering the fact that, yeah, we basically had them basically beat for all this time. 5 spearmen just causing so many problems. Okay, they are now beaten back. We have nowhere near enough at this point, and we've also lost quite a few of our missiles, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to bring these Armenians down here as part of the infantry part of the trap, I guess, because technically, actually, this is the general, not the Armenian cav, which is interesting. So we'll line them up, we're going to do a big chunky charge. We'll just see if they can do some good damage. They'll probably have nothing else, just cause, I don't know, some hit point damage that we can't really see properly, which will be mildly annoying, but it's just the way that it goes. So, are you all just piled up on the same bit? Where are you? You're over there. Can one of you please go over here? Lovely stuff. Eventually people get into position. Well, here goes nothing. The Armenians are coming on in. It looks like that bodyguard is over there too. But we are at least going to get a few hits on this general at the front here. By a few, I just mean like one little charge. But he is right there. And I don't know that we actually got a proper hit on him. But, oh well. Let's see if we can then pull out. Try not to rout, lads. You're on horseback. It's a trap, remember. Remember the trap. Keep running. Any time you want to run? Yeah. Follow us, please. Well, the lad actually thinks it's in our favour, which is interesting. I'm not convinced it is, but I will take those odds. Thank you very much. A few more missiles. Let's send the cavalry through just to see if they can do something here. He's shaken. He's eager. No, we need everyone on this, actually, don't we? Come on. Take him out. We've still got the Sultan to kill, damn it. We need him gone as quickly as possible. This guy needs to go. In fact, he has just gone. There's Tush al-Dawla, who just emerged out of the anus of the Sultan last turn, just to be difficult. And his men are still fighting because they're a bunch of twats. Okay. That's not ideal, but maybe, just maybe, we can break him. Usually you expect the surround to break a unit and the flaming arrows coming at the same time. Come on, let that do the job. I hate it when the units actually lost the general and they're still fighting. It's so upsetting. Oh, in comes the actual general. Everyone, shoot at him. We might actually have a chance. Just kill the Sultan and I'll feel happy enough. Just do whatever you can. Oh no, we've immediately broken at the sight of him. That's not particularly helpful. That's not the plan, lads. That's not the plan. Okay, bodyguard's down to 8. This guy's on 58. I don't know how it's even possible to win that. But we can just see if we can try. Damn it. General's just got to hold while the archers on high just do their best work against the general. But sadly, he's not going to be able to do it here today. And we should have been bolder sooner. Should have been bolder sooner. Well, some of our men are returning. Not the cavalry, they are done. But bodyguard down to 53. It's not doing the damage. We're about to run out of missiles, these guys. We have a few extra archers just re-emerging and getting themselves back on the wall. You, start shooting at him as well. We just need the general unit to hold. Just gotta hold, sir. Down he goes. He didn't hold. God only knows why he didn't hold. Okay, we now are going to be chased out of... We're going to be chased out of the town. Oh, I was going to say we're going to be chased out of the town. We could actually sneak in, but no, they've routed us on the walls. That's a shame. I think the extra general... I don't know. The Sultan was always a difficult one here. And you saw even just with a few men left on the wall how much damage they could cause. That probably was just about winnable, but that was always going to be a tough one. Sadly, that is defeat. Punch on the nose, maybe. Just maybe. We kind of lost... Yeah, there we are. They came back. Okay, thank you very much. We do have a boat over here. Now, does that mean we need to be a bit more ballsy over here? It probably does, you know. So where else do we need to be ballsy? One turn. Oh. Okay, we have a few sieges that we could get on with. Mosul's 8 turns, we're just going to have to give that one a go. Tbilisi, 4 more turns. We can't wait around. We're going to have to get on with that one. So can we actually 1, of course? We'll tell these guys to sod off. That's absolutely fine. We actually have a boat over here. Good old Captain Zub. You could be potentially very useful, so we'll get you moving around. And this guy is no longer useful because Moscow's now fallen. But I'm going to send them over there anyway. We have, okay, some lovely Transylvanian peasants. Chunky lads. See if they can get away. I doubt it. You. What could you do? So many exciting potential things. Okay, that's a nice little army. Let's go cause some chaos with them. We are going to have to be a bit more bullish because, yeah, while we are holding off over here, that Danish army is too big. They will take this off of us. So we're going to have to deal with the Danes in the meantime. This force has got stuck the wrong side of the boat, which is also being tracked down by Admiral John, no less, so that's a problem. Do we want to? Where can we hook up with over here, though? There's just no one else of interest. Okay, I'm going to go to the bridge there, and we'll find something else to do. But, okay, if I'm saying we're going to be a little bit more punchy and try and take a few more earlier stabs, because I'm just not fancying these chances. Like, we're getting little forces, but they're a bit awkward to take some of these places on. But we're going to have to try. And I'm going to say Turks. We owe you one for that, I think. So let's go into Mosul. 2 guys. Saracen militia should be able to do it. The camels can help us as well. Let's assault this place. Let's take it down. They've got Turkomans. They've got a general. We've got spears. They're in a city. They can't use their cav properly. We should be okay. Let's it in. Well, this unit have managed to capture the walls. Hopefully they are allowed to go up to this tower. Oh, they're going to come out, are they? That is interesting. Quite happy for you to do that, actually. Yes, we'll go into skirmish mode and we will send these guys running off. Actually, we've just got on top of this tower right now, which is mildly annoying because what the Turkomans doing? They are indeed going out. Okay, well, that is of interest, isn't it? We can send the camels out to deal with you. The camels should be able to win that, right? I'm going to say, though, yeah, we should get these guys down here to come clear them out anyway. So I think that'll be for the best. So you get yourselves down there, and we'll get on top of them with the camels. Good old smelly camels can do the job. We know that, so yes. Get involved. Spearmen as well with a flanking manoeuvre. Should hopefully do the job you'd like to think. That's them broken, and that's them getting torn apart at the gateway. Now the general's coming out over here, if only because we got this wolf with the actual general spear militia. That's probably okay. No, he's just running back to the plaza at this point. Okay, that's good. We can use the camels at this point then to tease him into a trap. Now the question is, where do we want the trap to be? I would say we probably want you over here and to get the camels into a position where we can pull them towards this hill, and then we can hopefully use the hill against him. The game is doing what I hated doing, which is you're telling them to go here and they are running off over there. No, please just get yourselves down this exit. Thank you. I can see the exit tunnel. Why are you sodding off into that area? Fine, it looks like we're going to have to appear over here instead, which is not really what I wanted to do, but I guess it'll be fine. You get yourselves over there and start shooting. You get yourself over here and start distracting, and you can get yourselves into Sultan once you're in position. And we're going to have to rush it a little bit here because the positioning and the angles and the timing is all slightly wonky. So yeah, you get yourself into Sultan. That'll be good. See if you can last for a few seconds. These guys do need to run into position down there. That will be fine. Get the camels into the rear. Preferably shooting positions. That would be very nice. And yeah, actually you can get yourselves into rear as well. There we go. Right, you just need to hold for a little bit longer, sir. I know you're the weak guy, but it's just going to have to work. So yes, camels, get yourself there, you Mr. General, into Shiltram. Oh yeah, I think we'll have him now. This guy's going to break, I would imagine, but it's going to be fine. So Shiltram should stop him. We've got missiles coming into the rear. This is much better work, Thomas. This guy, oh, God bless you, but you're going to die. Impressively, this guy lasts until one man was left. Well done, sir. But it's time for the Shiltram, which I think will be able to do the job. The camels are here to help with the morale in case they happen to flee. But I think we'll be absolutely fine. These guys just need to hold ground. And to be honest, they are still eager. So I suspect they will be a-okay. We've got a general in the middle here somewhere. Hopefully in the middle. And yeah, he's being held off. The time is ticking down anyway. I'm not really trying to win on the time. I'm just trying to flank him. So I'm happy enough just to watch this run down. Down goes the general on that note. Very nice. Okay. A little bit bolder here. General's already dead. That's fine. We'll end the battle. And Captain Hackey. Good work, sir. We're going to need more like that because this has been a bit of a hot and cold one, hasn't it? Well, at least then we can end the day on a triumph. We'll sack it, I guess. A very, very slow message over there. Mosul renamed to Haki. Very nice indeed. So, at the very least, this is a good production facility that they now do not have. And that's what we're going to have to do next time. Take up Tbilisi and hopefully Yerevan as well. That would be a big hit on these guys. They'll be in trouble. If only we could have taken that, it would have been an awful lot more trouble. But next time, I'll decide how aggressive I want to be, but we are going to need to be a little bit more pushy. We've got, to take out Shemana over here. It is 2 turns, but I really don't know where the Byzantines are. They could be anywhere. The Russians, we've got to make a next move from Sarkel, really. We could use it as a bit of a start base and start moving around. If we had Moscow as well, that could have been excellent. But it is, unfortunately, just what it is. Maybe this guy can head towards the Russian lands. Maybe he's better off doing that. We do have some spikes with the Lithuanians to help with some cavalry. And yeah, I think Stockholm would either bite the bullet and take them on there as well. We're going to have to be more brave. And I think that will be very good news indeed. With the Danes probably about to take us on over here. Barnaby and Bampton back, and I did hear someone in the comments say they live 10 miles away. Not bad. We can do better though, damn it. Yes, hopefully Barnaby will go down next time, and we will see how all of this is looking. But for now, I'd say we're still doing fine, but we just need to, just tweak the dial slightly onto aggression. For now, though, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, listeners to Human, and this has been our Rebels campaign here on Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you, and tally-ho.
Death and violence will come to you.
This is a beautiful, beautiful town, by the way, guys. Let's go and smash it up.
Dum tum ti 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 ti. How did you die? What is happening to my men? Steve! He was the one man who tried!